Sabra leaned forward, her gaze fixed on the anxious face of lanky 16-year-old Maverick McLaughlin. The light in Maverick's room cast a harsh glow on his disheveled hair and the dark circles under his eyes. He fidgeted with his sleeve, avoiding eye contact. "Tell me exactly what happened, Maverick," Sabra urged, using a blend of warmth and sternness designed to coax the truth from troubled young people. Maverick's legs bounced restlessly. "I was playing a video game, and then—" He swallowed hard, his Adam's apple bobbing nervously. "Then my phone rang, and a voice on the other end said to look out the window. Just then I heard the sound of a muffled scream, so I ran to my window." "Take your time." The boy drew in a shaky breath. "I looked out the window, and there was this guy, just wailing on a woman. He had something in his hand like a pipe or a bat, and he kept hitting the woman over the head. It was awful. I've never seen anything like that." His voice trembled, as if reliving the violence scared him even more. Sabra reached across and placed a steadying hand atop his jittery one. The gesture seemed to anchor him back to the present, away from the grisly memory. "Could you see him clearly?" she asked. "Not their faces, because their backs were to me." Maverick locked eyes with her for the first time. His pupils were dilated with fear. Or truth. Sabra couldn't yet tell. "It was raining," the boy continued, "but I saw them. The streetlight was right there, shining down on them like some messed-up spotlight." "Did you recognize the attacker or the victim? Did anything about them look familiar?" "No. They were both strangers, but I'm telling you, it really happened." "All right, Maverick." Sabra gave his hand a reassuring squeeze before letting go and sitting back. "I believe you saw something. We're going to figure this out together." The rhythmic tapping of rain against the window provided a stark counterpoint to the tense silence that filled the room. Sabra watched Maverick's face in an effort to read beyond his words. She had been representing him since he came into the system 7 years ago. It was a classic drug case. Father had been gone for years, mother a heavy drug user. When she died of an overdose, the kids were living on the streets, and Maverick and his sister were raising themselves. Maverick hopped around from one foster home to another until Sabra finally got him in this home with the Venables. That was almost 3 years ago, and he had become part of the family. "Tell me about the lighting again," she prompted. "How much could you really see through the downpour?" Maverick swallowed hard, his fingers gripping the edge of the table. "It was pouring, yeah, but the street lamp, it was like it was there for just that moment. It lit up everything, the attacker, the weapon in his hand." "Was there any fog, mist from the rain that might have obscured your view?" "No mist." A touch of impatience crept into his voice. "It was clear underneath the light. I saw it all happen, Sabra." "Okay. But the police found no evidence at the scene. No weapon, no blood. How do you explain that?" His voice cracked. "I don't know, but I'm not lying. I can't unsee it. The beating keeps playing in my head over and over." Sabra watched him closely. Raw emotion etched into his youthful features. The quiver in his voice cut through her with a reminder of the stakes at play, not just a case, but a boy thrust into an adult world of violence and skepticism. "Okay, Maverick," she said softly. "We'll get to the bottom of it." He nodded, his expression conveying gratitude and reliance on her commitment. With meticulous care, Sabra jotted down the information on her notepad, the page soon filling with details. "Was it street lighting only, or did something else add to it?" "Street light only, I think." "Any cars passing by?" "I don't think so." "How far away were you from the incident?" "Maybe 30 feet from my window to the wall. I didn't measure it." "You were in this room?" "Yes." "Show me where you were," Sabra said. "I was sitting on my bed playing a game." He pointed at the narrow bed. "Then my phone rang. I didn't hear it at first because I had the sound turned down. It was late, and I didn't want to wake my foster parents. But I saw the screen light up, so I answered it, and the voice said, 'Look out the window.'" "Tell me what you did next." "I got up and went over there." Maverick motioned toward the window.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.